Hi everybody, I keep saying that I'm going to make a YouTube video to show my clients how to use the fantastic Stylewinder by BioIonic. I had a lot of people want to get them for Christmas presents because when I do their hair, it's literally done in like 3, 4, 5 minutes, super fast. So here's the curling iron. This is actually a 1-inch, and what makes it unique is that you can use it as a Marcel iron, so you can curl closer to the root of your hair. You can use it as a traditional clamp iron, and you can also wrap your hair around it, so you can use it as a wand as well. You press and hold this bottom button right here, the circle with the line, and this digital display lights up. You want to keep it on the blue. If you have like fine hair, really heavily highlighted, damaged hair, definitely keep it in the blue. If you press the plus and the minus button, you'll be able to adjust the temperature. So you can see that it's at green right now, and I like to use it on the red for myself because my hair is pretty strong, and I kind of feel that way the heat is on my hair for less time, and it gets my hair done a lot faster. So anyways, it heats up to 449 degrees in about 15-20 seconds, so it's really pretty fast. I am going to grab just a little bit of a heat spray. I like to use the Living Proof Heat Protection, the Instant Restore, and I'll get a couple of clips. So you don't have to clip your hair up out of the way, but I find that it's easier when you're first starting because it just moves some of your hair out of your way. And I'll show you 2 different styles of curls. So I'm just going to give that a quick spritz on the end of the hair. So you want to kind of grab onto the hair closer to your head, not down at the end, and that way you get more lift and volume right up here. You basically clamp, wrap the hair around it, and then you roll. All you do is turn this, where your fingers rest, that rubber area, you just twist it, and by the time the hair is twisted, by the time it's wrapped around, you already get like a really pretty solid curl. So let me do that again. If you remember clamp, wrap, and roll, you'll be good. So spray that area again. Clamp, wrap the hair around it, and then you roll between your thumb and your finger. I usually touch the outside of my hair. This is a little bit of a thicker section, and once I feel it getting warm, I can drop the curl. I'm going to drop the next section down, and I'll just spray that. Again, put the hair in the clamp at the top, wrap around, and then you're just going to roll. Now, the BioIonic curling irons actually heat the hair up from the inside out, so you get a really long-lasting curl retention. I find that my curls will last about 2 to 3 days. Sometimes I'll pick up a few pieces of hair just to refreshen it. And my hair is really fairly straight. And another trick that I always tell my clients is to not touch, don't break up the curl until after you've finished curling your hair. You want to give them a chance to cool down. If you break it up too quickly, the curl can drop, especially if you have really fine or really straight hair that doesn't like to hold a curl. So again, you're going to clamp, wrap the hair around, get that other piece out of the way, and then just roll. And then let it drop. So I'm going to move on to this side. And I'm gonna do kind of, I like to call it a sort of Victoria's Secret wave on this side. So I take a fairly large section of hair and I twist it towards my face. Now I'm going to use this as a wand. So twist it towards my face, point the curling iron down, and then you're just going to wrap your hair around the iron. And the clamp on here doesn't leave a kink in the hair, which is a really nice feature. So once I'm feeling it get hot on the outside, I cup my hand underneath and I grab the hair and I just give it a little squeeze, because I find when you sort of flatten the curl, it gives more of a natural wave to the hair rather than a circular wave. And then you let that drop and you can see that kind of a wave. It's a little bit different than a traditional curl here. Let me grab this section. And again, just one turn towards the face, curling iron pointed downwards, and you're gonna twist your hair around. So twist towards your face and then you're gonna curl away from the face. What I love about the BioIonic tools is that they're actually infused with a volcanic rock, and that puts the natural negative ions into the hair. Typically, ionic tools have the ions sprayed on, and you never know when they're gonna wear off. It could be 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, but because these are actually infused into the tool plates, and like the heat shield of the blow dryer, the barrel of the curling iron, even the bristles and the brushes, they stay embedded for the life of the tool. Oh, I missed that piece. All right, so let me bring this section down. And I'm gonna, again, grab a really pretty good chunk of hair, twist one way, and wrap the other. And I like to leave the ends of the hair looking a little bit more straight. I definitely prefer taking a larger section with a 1-inch barrel as opposed to using the 1 1/4 inch. I just find that for me personally, it gives a better curl. One little piece. Here we go. I think this is the last section of my hair. So twist one way and wrap the other. And again, kind of let it drop down into your hand. When I first started using this curling iron, I felt a little bit thumbsy because you're so used to using a traditional clamp iron where you start at the bottom and you just kind of twist the whole handle upwards. But this one is just really fantastic because you can just literally clamp, wrap and roll, and it's so simple, and you can see how quickly it just gives a fantastic curl to the hair. So you can see that I have the 2 different styles of curls here. Now when I do curls, you know, I like to call it the Victoria's Secret wave curls. I will when I do my clients' hair, I'll generally like do the entire head of hair, and then I'll pick up the curls and I just sort of shake it out a little bit and pull it a little bit straighter, and then underneath each ridge you can just sort of zhuzh it with your fingers, and what it does is sort of spread the curl out for you and give the curl a little bit more stability. Let me do one of these in front here. So kind of shake it a little bit and then spread it out underneath each wave. And you can just see like what a nice wave pattern it gives the hair. And then this side, I usually just run my fingers through my hair and it gives really pretty voluminous waves to the hair. So anyways, that's the BioIonic Stylewinder. It's really an awesome tool, and I just got a bunch of them in the salon, so if anybody wants to come and purchase them, you know where they are.